第3段。第一天我们游览了石林游览 here function as a verb means to go sightseeing, to tour. For example, there's an example we can say 每年有500万人来这里游览。Or can also function as a noun. For example, 这次游览 this tour, this excursion 包括参观石林 includes visiting the stone forest 石林。好，石林呢看起来就是这个样子，它看起来很像树林 looks like a forest, but actually they are not made of a forest, but they are stone. Actually 它们是石头。So together 石 means 石头，林 means 树林， so we call it 石林。好，这是一张石林的照片。石林有很多颜色很深的石头there are lots of stones. Their colors are dark. 远看就像树林一样 Looking far away, they look like a forest. 好，你在这里看这张图片，它的确看起来就像树林一样，对吧？好，我们介绍一下石林哈。石林 lies about 53 miles south of Kunming, which is the capital of Yunnan. So here we see the picture. This is Yunnan, the capital here is Kunming, and 53 miles away here you can see 石林part of the karst topography of southern China. The stone forest is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's one of the most photographed scenic sites in Yunnan and covers an area of about 160 square miles. The name derives from the forest-like rock formations in the geological park, which lie at the core of the scenic area. Because of their unusual forms, many of these rocks have become associated with popular legends and have been given fanciful names. One legend here is that in the oral tradition of the Sani people, who have historically lived in the area of the stone forest, there's an epic poem about a beautiful girl named 阿诗玛. Though she's in love with a shepherd, 阿黑, she catches the eye of the son of an influential landowner, 阿芝, who tries to force 阿诗玛 to marry him. 阿芝 kidnaps 阿诗玛, and 阿黑 then confronts 阿芝 at home. And 阿黑and 阿芝 engage in a 3-day singing duel to decide who to triumph. 阿黑 wins and goes to take 阿诗玛 away, but 阿芝 releases the floodgates, keeping back a reservoir as they turn away. And 阿诗玛, overcome by water, metamorphoses into one of the stone figures in the forest. So there's a forest. There's a stone in 石林 they call it 阿诗玛。好，接下来我们再看石头的样子，千奇百怪样子 means appearance, look. 千百 means 10,000, 100. 奇怪 means strange in all sorts of ways. 我们在石林里一边走一边听导游讲那些石头的故事。While we're walking in the stone forest, we listen to the tour guide telling us the stories about those stones. 非常有意思 very interesting. 好in this lesson, Grammar 1 is talking about the numbers in idioms. Many idioms in Chinese contain 2 numbers. These numbers are almost never literal in meaning. For example, 千奇百怪, 千百 can mean myriad or many. As in 千奇百怪, we've talked before, it means strange in all sorts of ways. It doesn't mean 10,000, it doesn't mean 1,000 or 100, it just means all sorts of ways, in many ways. Another example is 千娇百媚, charming in myriad ways. And not only 千 and 百 can be used. 千 and 万, 10,000, emphasize a large quantity. For example, 千变万化, constantly changing. Or 千军万马, 军 means army, 马 means horse. 千军万马, a large and powerful army. 千家万户, countless families and households. Okay. In many idioms that contain numbers, the two numbers are consecutive. For example, E and R frequently appear together and imply that something is straightforward or clear-cut. For example, 一干二净 means quick and clean or complete. Or 一清二楚 means crystal clear. 五 and 六 can sometimes mean many. For example, 五颜六色 means colorful, variegated. And 七 and 八 suggest messiness and chaos. For example, 七上八下. It means at an utter loss or feeling unsettled. Or we have learned 乱七八糟 means messy. 七手八脚 means too many cooks boiling the broth. 手 means hands, 7 hands and 8 feet. 好，七嘴八舌, 7 mouths and 8 tongues. It means everyone talking in confusion. Okay. Some idioms involve non-consecutive numbers. For example, 五光十色 means dazzlingly colored. 五花八门 means or many of every kind. There are also idioms in which the numbers go from large to small. For example, 三番两次 means repeatedly. 三心二意 means half-hearted. Okay, this is the end of the third paragraph in 1月23日.